Good evening and welcome to MightyOxTrading. Happy Monday evening. Hope everyone's had a great day. See how tonight goes. Right now it's looking choppy as heck. Uh, had a little pop at the close today after it fell most of the day, but I had this nice pop, especially right here. And there was another one here. That had to do with, I believe, with Trump saying they will allow NVIDIA to ship its H200 products to approved customers in China. That gave us a little pop. And now we're just kind of choppy. Might have a guest on tonight, not sure. That'll be Big Woods. He posts in the Discord a lot. He's a gold trader. Excuse me. Yeah, Colts, I don't always trade the. Excuse me. Sorry. I don't always trade the evenings, but we do these streams one night a week just to give a bit of a different audience and all that. I'll look and see if there's anything going on. Sometimes night trading can be decent, but or evening trading, I should say. And usually one day a month we usually do a Europe stream. We're not doing that this month though. No, right now it's looking pretty ugly, but maybe we'll get something at the top of the hour. Probably should be looking at gold. Let's see if gold's doing anything. Let's look. Yeah, gold's not looking much better. How long have you been trading cold sight? How many months, years, decades? Hey, Daniel. Well, that means you're in the future, so you should be able to tell me what trades to take. Cool. It's about how long I've been doing it, too. It is a bit fugly. Nice work. I have one mission for today. Well, this trading day, not just tonight, but tonight and tomorrow. Is I want to pass the 3 Apex evals I have so I can get that $6 PA fee before it goes away. ATRs are already under 3.5. This is ugly. All right, we'll see you in a bit, Cold Sight. Hey, Crypticon, how you doing?
Remember, everyone, gore the like button to stay on Santa's nice list.
Are you still trading crypt or what's going on? I saw your post the other day. Well, here's my deal for you, Crypt. Before you quit altogether. Here's my deal for you. I will give you, pay for one eval a month for the entire month for your entire year 2026. If there's only one condition on it. If you trade no more than 2 contracts at a time. I will completely cover your eval costs one a month for the full year. So if you blow one in January, I'll pay for another one in February. If you have one in January and you keep it and you get profit, I'll still pay for another one in February. Hey Meep, yeah, we do this stream one day a week. You know how to trade, Crypticon. I know you know how to trade. The problem is you just size up too heavy and one or two trades wipes you out. If you size down, I have no doubt that you would keep accounts and you would build payouts and you would build accounts. I know you can trade. It is not anything besides a problem in size, in my opinion. Hey, John, how you doing? Hey, Sire. So anyway, think about that deal, Crypt. I'm totally willing to sponsor you for one eval a month, the entire year. Just with, and the only rule I'm putting on it, only condition is that the max. I mean, I prefer you only trade it one contract, but I'll say two because I know you're more comfortable. You like to trade bigger size, but that's the condition on it. That way, you're not putting it, and then if you're not having to put out any more money. If you get something that, if you just, if we do something that has an activation fee, I'll cover that as well. So you're not putting out any money from your wallet for at least, I mean, if you want other evals, that's up to you as well. But I'll cover one a month. Because I believe in you, Crypt. I truly believe you have the ability to be a consistent, profitable trader. Tiny little blue candle pop after a tan line. Everything kind of lines up there, but I don't really trust it. Crypt, I would trust you that you would only use the two contracts. Um, I just, you know, it, here's the deal. If the account blows, then I want to see what happened. That's all. Otherwise, I should have taken that blue candle. That would give me 5 points. And I'd like you to continue posting your P&L, whether it's green or red, on the Discord, but you don't have to if you don't want to. I guess I think the main problems you have, Griff, like I said, is using too much size, and we've talked about that. And the other thing is, I think you're so focused on the money because you've put so much money into this that you feel it's do or die. Where maybe if I take that stress off of you of putting more money into trading, maybe that'll help you relax some. Check messages. Okay. Please hold. Please leave your name and number at the beep. Beep. Welcome back, Cold Sight. Big Woods will be joining us probably in about 15 minutes to somewhere between 15 and 30 minutes. Yeah, Crypt, I care about you, man, and I know how badly you want this. And like I said, I really believe you have the ability to do this, and I'm willing to try and help make that happen. He is a trader. He trades gold. He posts a lot on the Discord. He's a huge gold trader. I was on his podcast earlier this year. I want to say around June-ish. It was actually recorded last December, but didn't come out till June. No FOMO podcast. A nice little pop here. I mean, not huge, but more movement than we saw in the last quite a bit.
Remember, everyone, gore the like button to stay on Santa's nice list.
Up to 723. Gold doesn't look like it's doing anything fun either. Appreciate that, Meep. Yeah, I'll need to do that. See if I can find it now. There he is. Let's see. I'll have to get the link from it. I don't see him posting the link in Twitter. Maybe he does it there. I don't remember. Let's look. Nope. We'll get it when he comes in. Yes, it does. Although I will say, I'm too cautious. I don't take my setups. I talk myself out of good setups. I'm I'm the other side of the aisle for the most part. I you know too risk averse. There's the word. Too risk averse and too willing to fight a trend is my two biggest problems. Eh, we're up to 9 likes. You might sometimes it doesn't show the amount of likes, cold side, unless you refresh. I'm showing we got 9. Yeah, after a loss like that, you get cautious. I mean, don't you are one of the best traders I know, John. So don't let one bad night rattle you too badly. Yeah. And gotta remember, this week's gonna be weird. I mean, not only are we in the holiday season, but FOMC on Wednesday is gonna be, everyone's kind of waiting to see. I mean, at this point, it's a foregone conclusion. It appears that they're gonna lower rates, but everyone's waiting to make sure it happens. Ooh, gold just had a big pop there at the top of the hour. It's up 5 points. I didn't actually have a gold chart up except for on the stream there, but a blue candle would have been perfect. The other thing is, got to be watching carefully this week, John, is that this is contract roll week. So toward the end of the week, volume's going to start splitting between the old and new contracts. That shouldn't split too badly, but oh, there's a drop. Well, that was a big candle. I mean, not huge, but 7 points, which is kind of huge for what we've seen. Good question. I'll look. Let's look. What's that volume? Actually, let's do it over here. Why not do it wherever everybody can see it? I got my graphics card working on my my newer machine now, so I might start streaming off of there with the bigger charts. We'll see. Where's volume? Volume, volume, volume. There we go. Let's go to a daily. Looks like it is somewhat down compared to over here, but I mean, let's see, do I have numbers? Numbers would help. This is late October, 473, 690, 675. What are we doing here? 487. Yeah, I mean, it's not hugely down, but it's not nothing to write home about either. Like on the Thursday before Thanksgiving, we did almost a million in volume. Now we're doing about less than half a million. Still trying to decide if I want to stream it all between Christmas and New Year's. I probably will. Yeah, I mean, I'm expecting volume maybe once that FOMC announcement, everyone's going to be waiting for that. Then you might start seeing volume go down. And we'll see. I don't know. I'll figure it out as I go along. I think we should all help people more often. Any way we can. Hey, David. Hey, USC. That's why I like doing things like the 12 Days of Christmas so much. It's just fun to be able to give stuff away. How you been doing, David? Sometimes that's hard to determine. I mean, I don't want to like be sitting there and it's like 3 minutes after the bell and start a stream. Like, but yeah, we'll figure it out as it go along. Probably should, have a couple days where I just totally walk away from the charts, like more than just a weekend. Gold still trying to push up here. I think Big Woods will be joining us here shortly, but not 100% sure yet. Christmas promo is going pretty good. Getting about 200 entries so far per day. Although the Legends one's really kind of lagging. I'm not sure why. I thought people liked Legends, but so far the Trade Day one has gotten. Well, let me look. Yeah, Trade Day's gotten the most. It's going to be interesting to see how many entries Day 12 gets. Reminds me, have you all been doing the 12 Days of Christmas giveaways entries? Here's a nice blue pop on NQ. Well, it's a new link each day, John. Well, let's do it this way. You don't have to refer anybody. There's other ways to enter meet. That's just one way to enter. You don't have to do all 7. Well, the links are. I post a video each day with the new giveaway, and each day that video has the link for the day. And it's posted on the Discord too. and on Twitter and Instagram. I appreciate that, Daniel. I'm going to start including questions in each one. There was a question in today's. So there you go. There's the 5 links for the 5 days that we've done so far. I'll start putting them up higher. I understand USC. Remember, first of all, you're among friends. So if you ever need to vent, I mean, probably not on stream with everybody, but if you need to send a DM or anything, that helps at all. But also, don't feel you need to trade. Just chill and relax. I just want to make sure everyone gets a chance to enter that wants to. Oh yeah, we also have a giveaway. We'll have a few giveaways on the Discord. I put one up today as well in the giveaway channel. I guess that was kind of obvious. Yeah, I doubt I'll trade Wednesday evening. Oh, no, she had mentioned her husband before. Of course, it also helps that she won the big prize for the Discord engagement, and I saw her real name when I sent the money. Yeah, I agree, USC. That's not fair. This price action kind of lulls you to sleep. There was a couple of good trades there that I should have taken that I didn't. Oh, really? She's gotten other ones as well? Neat. And that makes me happy to hear because, she obviously is struggling. She's trying so hard. You know, I know that feeling immensely. Awesome. That's cool. Yeah, I saw that, and I hate when that happens. Apologize that there hasn't been any trades yet. Like I said, I did miss a couple of opportunities, but this price action kind of lulls you to sleep. Matter of fact, I think it's singing a lullaby. Rockabye trader, staring at the charts. The GC was popping earlier. I probably should. I need to start looking at GC again for evenings because I feel like GC might be better to trade in the evenings than NQ is or any of the indices are. Thank you. Yeah, today was a good day, and there's no reason I can't. What I did today, I can't do every day. I stayed out of the traps, followed my discipline. So the three trades I've missed, and it has been three in the last little bit. Let's look at the chart. If I can find it. There it is. Technically four. This blue candle right here, it was blue. It finished above the 9, and I had red down here in the RSI, so that was a good setup, and it was right after a tan area. So that was all four of the things I'm looking for. This would have been a fake out, but I wouldn't have liked it, but that would have been a small loss getting out in the green candle. This red candle here or this one here after the one brown shaded area would have been another for this. This purple candle was screaming for me to take. Why did I doubt that one? Because we had this move down here and it popped back up. So, And of course, that would have led to that. And then this moved back up here out of the brown area there as well. And we also had red down here on the RSI. So those were the trades I should have taken if this price action wasn't lulling me to sleep. They are engulfing candles. So they're my main trigger. Let's turn back time to where it's more price actiony. And we'll look at the blues and purples, like here. You know, purple candle touching the 9 below the 9 is a signal for me to go short. This one here, I would not take. Obviously, it worked, but I like them when they're touching the 9 and have just crossed. So that one works. That one works. This blue candle here didn't work, but we were below the signal line here on the RSI. Blue candle here worked. Blue candle here worked for 10. Worked here, here. The only time you get in trouble is like right here. Blue, purple, blue, purple, blue. So you got to try and stay out of that chop. I have a bot that actually takes these with trend, but this type of chop kills it. So I need to figure out how to use it. But when that happens, but it's great. Just don't take them when it's a strong trend. But like here, this purple, purple, purple would have been great entries. Purple, great entry, great entry. Blue would have been a good entry. I had someone. Well, there's a couple of on TradingView. There's a couple of engulfing candle indicators, and I had someone take the two that I liked and combine them for me. And the brown is something I found. I'm sure someone else has found it before me, but it turns brown when the price action moves further away from the 9 moving average than the ATR. So like here, and I really should have that distance from moving average on there. So here on that candle, we were 7.8 points away from the 9 moving average, and our ATR was 5. So that turns that area brown. Then I look for the next reversal candle and take that. Now there you can run into a trap if you're on a strong trend. Let me see if I can find one. Those work a lot of the time, but on a strong trend, let's see, like here. So here you have brown, and see how that one wouldn't have worked. Then the next one does. But sometimes in a very strong trend, like here, yeah, the brown and the greens, and boom, this one to work, this one to work, this finally worked. So that's the only downfall of that one. You're welcome. I have no problem explaining stuff like that. Yeah, today was good. I mean, I felt very comfortable, and I really believe this is something I can do on a regular basis. That's why I think I'm. Oh, look at this drop! All of a sudden again. Yeah, I really believe I am that close. I'm at 21 funded accounts right now, down a little bit because I blew those three apexes a few weeks ago. But my goal today is to pass three more apexes before that $6 PA fee goes away. And I have five my funded futures and one Tradify. I'm also trading right now, evals. So if I can get all of those, that's six, that's nine. I'll be 30 funded accounts. My goal then at that point, copy trade five at a time for 10 points on NQ and cycle, five more, 10 points, 10 points, 10 points. Obviously, I'm going to take losses at times, but if I can do 30 funded accounts, let's say I have, you know, I can somehow do 4 out of 5 green days a week on each one. So that'd be a net of 3 green days at 10 points each, $200 each on 30 accounts. That's $600 a week. It's 36,000 a week. I can try to live on that. Uh, you know, gold trying to pop here. I don't think I have a gold chart ready. I don't know. Do I have a gold chart somewhere? I do. Look at that. Oh, what do I want to trade it on though? Not that. That. No, not that. That. But anyway, I gotta prove. I'm talking big about 30 accounts and all that big money. Obviously, I'm not thinking. I'm not getting ahead of myself. I realize that that's not just gonna happen. And I know that most likely, hey Ron, how you doing? Most likely, a good portion of my affiliate money is going to be going away. So, working on, I want to make sure I can replace that. My funded futures, which was my number one firm last month, has made a huge change, and most likely, we're guessing they're going to do what Topstep did and get rid of affiliates altogether. But in their email to us on Black Friday, they announced that for now on, the only way we get credit is if people use our affiliate link, but they have to put in our code as well, even if there's no sale. And nobody's going to put in a code if there's no sale. So all the credit that I used to get on people buying those core 50Ks, and stuff, I no longer get credit for. So that's it looks like that's going to decrease by about 80% this month. And like I said, they've cut a whole bunch of other affiliates already, um, including big names like Nutty Bar and FOMO and Vola. So we think they're going to do what Topstep did and get rid of their affiliate program altogether. Oh, big drop here on NQ. That's a 16-point candle. Now, I did add a new company today. Just haven't got them added anywhere yet. But E8 Markets approached me, and I had a meeting with them last week. Uh, so we'll see how they do. I mean, it's not going to go away entirely, but I could see Tradeify also getting rid of affiliates. Any of the ones that tend to start and have a successful TV, Tradeify TV, My Funded Futures TV, Topstep TV, tends to start looking at getting rid of affiliates. And once Topstep got rid of affiliates, we figured some were going to follow them. Yeah, I mean, I agree. I mean, I understand the business side of it, but it kind of sucks because the affiliates help them get where they are. The affiliates help them build. And I mean, even if someone's already been a customer of theirs, they're wanting new customers. But I work for them, these companies hard in just convincing people why they should use that company versus another company. And I, how many questions do I answer about firms that keep those questions from clogging up their discords or their support and stuff where they're having to pay people. I mean, Top Step gets a lot. Top Step and Tradeify get a lot of viewers. I don't know about My Funded Futures. My Funded Futures wanted me to become wanted offered me a spot. They wanted me to do My Funded Futures TV, but I would have had to give up everything else. But they offered me $6,000 and any affiliate commissions I got. $6,000 a month. Yeah, I mean, when I was talking to him, he told me he would like them. That their goal would be for me to give up any promotion of any other firm within 3 months. And that was back in the summer. Oh yeah, rocket scooters and imbecile. Uh, Thing is, if I become a profitable trader, like I'm thinking I'm going to, my options would be open there. If I show consistent profitability, I could get hired by Tradeify. I have no doubt. Because Brett likes me. he actually, in fact, I wonder if he still wants to play that video game. Brett invited me to play a video game with him a long time ago, and I really didn't have the actually, I mean, me and games, I need to learn games again, but uh, he likes me. Plus, Matt Hensley or Helmsley, whatever his name is, and I are friends. So if I ever, if I start, needing something else, I bet you I could get on a Traderify as long as I was an actual profitable trader. But my goal, honestly, what I would like to do is become so profitable with trading that I don't need to worry about the affiliate income. I mean, if I could give up the affiliate income altogether and be a totally impartial person that runs a website and all that, and then just does YouTube, with the live streams, that would be cool too. And I guarantee if I start making big bucks on trading, our audience is going to get bigger here. But I mean, I don't want a huge. I don't ever want to be. And I've said this before, right? So I don't know who's already heard me say it, but I don't ever want to be like Patrick Wheeland or Trades by Matt, where the community gets so big I can't have a personal connection with each person that's in here. I love being able to see, like, Daniel comes in and I can say hi, Daniel, and the chat's not moving so fast that if he replies, I don't see it. I like getting to know people. I like having the more personal. Now, would I like my audience to be bigger? I think I could handle if we had 50 to 75 or 100 people in here at a time, because not everyone's talking at once. But I would never want the thousands like Patrick has. I mean, if we ever got that big for whatever reason, I think I would have to make it where there'll be members only chat. And like, you'll have to pay for the right. Maybe I'll make it just like $1 or something. And or gift, and you can gift free memberships. So, some other way of just controlling it. I like getting to know people. I like the community we have and the feeling that, of like family and being there for one another. Well, no, I would figure out a solution that still retained the core community. Heck, I got two strong, hefty computers with two strong, hefty graphics cards now. I can stream on two channels at the same time, one for the smaller community, one for the bigger one. Oh yeah. But yeah, but I'm just talking about how, I mean, all these big ones, the chat just moves so fast that there's no way to have a conversation with people like we're doing now, you know? But yeah, so I mean, see where we go. At some point, Sire gave me a good suggestion about leaving my charts up on the Discord after the stream ends. So, people could still watch me take trades when I take trades. So now that I got both computers running at full strength, I'll work on that. Probably won't do it until the new year just because I figure I'm going to have some extra time between Christmas and New Year's to figure out the proper configurations and all. But we'll probably start leaving my charts up so people can watch what I do even when I'm not on the mic. Thank you guys for hanging with me, even though I haven't taken a trade. That was a nice move down. Didn't really give me any signals, though. That one purple candle there, though, could have been right there. Those are the ones I complain about being blind to. Yeah, I've occasionally done that on YouTube. USC usually, occasionally on a rainy day, will ask me to leave my charts up. So I've done that occasionally, but I mean, I could do it all the time on Discord. That's not a problem. No one ever uses the voice chat Discord anyway, so every time I see someone in there, it's always one person. I'm trying to figure out why they're in there. I just need to remember to make sure the mic is off so y'all don't hear me having long, detailed conversations with the cat. Looks like Big Woods will not be joining us this evening, unfortunately. But when I'm actually on cam, I'll probably be on cam both for the MightyOxTrading Christmas party and possibly on the 22nd as well, or 23rd as well. You'll probably see him come up on my chair. He made an appearance at the 4th anniversary of the live stream in September. Everyone loved seeing him. He had an ego for weeks. Tiny little blue candle here. I'll have a blue candle for certain. See if it stays blue.
Order submitted.
Going for 5 points here if it works. With a 5-point stop. I think. Yeah, 5-point stop. Does not look like it's going to work. Stop. Nope. Stop me out.
All I want for Christmas is a win! Sorry you're on the naughty list.
Where is who? Eddie? He's roaming around here. That was a total. That blue candle was a misread on my part. I didn't look at all my data. I had seen that we were overextended on the RSI. I would have never taken it. I should have got out that first red candle. Well, that's pretty cool, sire. I'll have to put that in the testimonial for when I advertise the Discord. No, that's really cool. I mean, that's awesome. The one thing I didn't think about the whole 12 days of Christmas thing is the fact that one person could win multiple times. I don't know if there should be a limit on the amount of times somebody can win over the 12 days or not. I feel like this wants to pop here, but I'm not willing to take the trade on it to do it. Yeah, it's random. But since it's 12 different giveaways, it's theoretically, if someone enters all 12, they could win all 12. Euro popping up. And this higher, I can see that. Yeah. It's fighting with the 100 EMA right now on the 5. Sitting just under 700 as it tries to figure out where it wants to go. See if we get any action here at the top of the hour. I always forget which markets open when, but I'm pretty sure something opens at the top of the hour. Unless everything's already opened. I'm not sure. They did. It's probably on Twitter, but I'm not sure. Definitely fighting here. Sorry about that rattling sound. There's a mouse in the cat food bag. And obviously can't figure out how to get back out. It's trying to stick its nose up again, but still not going anywhere. No top of the hour pop so far. Beaten back down. Down to 690. Oh, wow. Yeah. What type of chart or how do you get that information, sir? Oh, okay. Heard of it, never used it.
Remember, everyone, gore the like button to stay on Santa's nice list.
Another blue candle is trying to peek its head up above the 9. Got a little red there on the RSI as well. Nope, ended up below the 9. It's getting a little pop there, though. Okay, tell me what an HVN node is, if you don't mind. Obviously, if you're trading, you know, okay, a high volume node. Okay, makes sense. Yeah, it's not bad at all, John. 15 points. There's the pop. Still a lot of week yet to go, John, and it's already turning around for you. I mean, that was still a green trade. Yeah, we confirmed now that John is not a bot. We're still not sure about Josh from the futures desk. That's the danger of a bias. We've all done it. I've done it way too many times. Which is why I'm so hard to, trying so hard to stay in the moment and just look at the price action that's being presented to me and trying so hard not to think one way or the other. Yep, because then you get divorced and you lose money. Ooh, there's a little quick drop. Oh yeah, it is. Big pullback of gold as well. Tries to bounce back up. Got about 3/4 of that candle back. Now about 82%. Now about 91.6854%. I didn't take that green candle as I didn't trust it, but obviously it was working very well. This was not a night I was on my game, I admit. The price action lulls me to sleep, and then when there's good moves, I miss it. I need to be more in the moment on these Monday night streams when it, take advantage when it pops out of these ranges. Right back up to 700. Nice, John. Where'd you get back in at? Well, it's hitting the 100 EMA right now on the 1 minute chart. This is where I would have got out if I was trading, but it just went right through it. So never mind. Wait, that doesn't. You mean on the trading, right? You don't mean you're naked. There it is. There's your 705. Tio will be so upset that he missed that comment. And I was talking to him earlier this afternoon. Boom, John. 20, 30, 28, 27 and a half points. Was that on all 5 accounts? So you just made back everything you lost last night. Am I right, John? That's amazing, John. See, told you last night was just a blip in the on the radar. Interesting how we got some major movement there for a good 6-7 minutes. I don't see any news that popped. So you see, I gotta start just taking my setups. So let's look at this real quick. We have about 10 minutes left in the stream. So You know, I sit here, like I said, I got lulled to sleep. First of all, this purple candle here would have been great, but that said, the main reason I didn't take that one is because this one, and this one really didn't work. But here, and even here, because here we got a nice little 8-point pop. See the red down here in the RSI? Let me make that bigger. Red down here in the RSI, blue candle, worked. Red down here, green candle, brown area, worked. Even here, green, brown, you know, it was a small pop, 5 points. Go, you know, 5 points is $100. Same here, 5 points. These all could have been taken here. Red here, brown here, green here, boom. Red here, brown here, blue here, boom. Red here, tiny little green, and boom, 5 points. Now here, this would have got me in trouble a little bit. Green here, purple here, didn't really work, but if I gave it a 5-point stop, it would have worked and finally broke some. I stopped looking at it. The spread on it just it's a hard asset to trade. I would love to you know master it, but with $25 a tick, it's hard to play with. So once I just start taking all my setups, I'll be Elon Musk rich. No, I'm kidding. Just hanging around 700 with about 5 minutes to go. Feels like it might want to come back down here. Sounds good. I heard that. I thought it was funny that the Pirates made an offer for him. How pathetic is it that the Pirates' largest free agent contract signing ever was 3 years, $39 million for Francisco Liriano? Sorry, we talk a little baseball here too, Daniel. You have a favorite team, Daniel? Yeah. Gold heading on down. Looks like it's trying to break its support around this level. Yeah, it just broke the support heading down further. And we've reached the end of our time together this evening. I thank you all for hanging in there with me. Wasn't much exciting trading on my part, which is my own fault. There was opportunities I didn't take. I'll try to do better next week. By the way, next week will be our last Monday Night Ox of the year. We will not do one on the 22nd or the 29th. So, hope everyone has a great rest of your evening. We'll be back in 10 and a half hours for the morning stream. Have a great evening, everybody. Bye.